The universe has an urgent message specifically for you today about someone who has been constantly on your mind. This person you're thinking about right now was making their final decision about walking away from your connection completely. Something unexpected happened in the last 48 hours that changed everything. The fact that you found this message at this exact moment isn't a coincidence. Divine timing brought you here for a very important reason. Those signs you've been noticing lately, seeing repeating numbers everywhere, hearing their name in random conversations, or songs that remind you of them playing at the strangest times, these aren't just in your head. Spirit wants you to know the complete truth about what's happening behind the scenes with this person. Their energy has been especially heavy around you recently because a major shift has occurred in their heart and mind. The fact that you can't seem to stop thinking about them isn't weakness or obsession. It's spiritual confirmation that something real is happening right now. What you're about to discover will finally explain the sudden emotional intensity you've been experiencing and why this person keeps appearing in your thoughts and dreams. Your person had reached their absolute breaking point with this situation. They made the decision to completely move on from you and this connection. They were ready to delete all your photos from their phone, block your number, and close this chapter of their life permanently. The decision was already made in their mind. They had fully convinced themselves that it was finally over between you both. They were already starting to plan their future without you in it, imagining their life moving forward as if you never existed. Their friends and family were fully supporting this decision to move forward and leave the past behind. They truly believed that walking away was the healthy and necessary choice for their own well-being and peace of mind. But then something happened that the universe orchestrated specifically for this connection. They heard something, saw something, or experienced something that completely stopped them in their tracks. This wasn't just random chance or coincidence. This was divine intervention carefully timed by spiritual forces that protect meaningful soul connections. The shift in their energy happened very suddenly, and you may have actually felt this change without understanding why or what it meant. Spirit is revealing all of this to you now because your next actions and decisions will determine absolutely everything about where this connection goes. The window of opportunity for this connection is open right now, but it won't stay open forever. Your person heard your name mentioned in a completely unexpected conversation when they were least prepared for it. Someone randomly brought up a memory or told a story that involved you at the exact moment they were desperately trying to forget you existed. A song came on the radio or appeared on their playlist that immediately transported them back to meaningful moments they shared with you. They overheard strangers talking about a situation or relationship dynamic that perfectly mirrored what exists between you both. Your person received advice or heard wisdom from someone that directly contradicted their decision to walk away and leave you behind. They came across old videos of voice messages and heard their own voice expressing feelings they've been trying to deny. A complete stranger said something that sounded exactly like words you would say or advice you would give. The universe was sending specific signs through everything they were hearing around them. This wasn't just one single occurrence that they could easily dismiss or ignore. It was multiple coincidences happening in rapid succession over just a few days. Their rational mind desperately tried to dismiss all these signs as meaningless, but their hearts simply couldn't ignore what was happening. The emotional reaction they experienced when hearing these divine messages was intense and undeniable. The timing of all this was absolutely crucial. These messages came right as they were about to take permanent action to cut ties. Spirit carefully orchestrated every single one of these moments because your connection has a greater purpose than either of you fully understands yet. The universe doesn't intervene this dramatically and obviously unless the soul bond between two people is genuinely significant. Their spiritual guides and your spiritual guides were actually working together behind the scenes to create these perfectly timed moments. What they kept hearing triggered buried memories and feelings they had been desperately trying to suppress and forget. The realization finally hit them hard. You simply cannot force yourself to stop loving someone who was meant for you. Right now, there's an intense war happening inside your person's mind and heart. They're experiencing a painful conflict between what their logical mind decided and what their true feelings are telling them. Fear is loudly telling them to protect themselves by walking away and never looking back. But simultaneously, their soul is quietly whispering that this connection is absolutely worth fighting for and not giving up on. Past hurts and disappointments from previous relationships are making them extremely hesitant to trust their heart again. The protective wall they carefully built around their heart over time is beginning to show cracks and weaken. There are specific moments throughout their day when they almost reach out to contact you, but then suddenly pull back in fear. They've been having dreams about you that feel incredibly real, so real they wake up confused about whether it actually happened. They're waking up every single morning with you as their very first thought, despite trying so hard to move on. When they think about you, they experience real physical sensations. Their heart races. They get butterflies in their stomach. Their chest tightens. They replay past conversations and special moments with you obsessively, analyzing every word and detail over and over. They are looking at your social media profiles even though they promised themselves they absolutely wouldn't do that anymore. The growing realization is becoming impossible to ignore. Moving on from you might actually not be possible for them. They are fighting these returning feelings so incredibly hard because of pride, fear of being vulnerable again, and memories of past pain. But there's an exact moment happening right now when their resistance is starting to genuinely weaken. Clear signs are appearing that their firm decision to leave is beginning to waver and fall apart. Divine timing is working naturally to break down their carefully constructed defenses without them even realizing it's happening. The spiritual truth they're slowly beginning to accept is that your connection means far more than they wanted to admit. There's a specific reason why you've been experiencing such intense emotions and restlessness lately. The spiritual connection that exists between you both is creating real energetic communication that you're picking up on. Your intuition has been strongly telling you that something is shifting with this person, even without any physical contact or conversation. You've had dreams or clear visions about this person returning to your life that feel different from normal dreams. The sudden urge to reach out and contact them comes over you in powerful waves at random times. You've been feeling their energy around you throughout the day, but especially strongly at night before sleep. Certain songs, specific places, or random objects trigger unexpectedly strong emotional reactions when they remind you of this person. What you're experiencing is the telepathic connection that naturally exists between souls that are genuinely meant to reunite. You might be experiencing actual physical symptoms, warm sensations in your chest, tingling feelings, or sudden waves of emotion from nowhere. Your higher self already knows important information that your conscious mind doesn't yet understand or realize. The deeper meaning behind constantly seeing their name or reminders of them everywhere you go is spiritual confirmation. You've noticed you simply can't seem to focus on genuinely moving forward with other potential romantic interests. The magnetic pull you feel toward this person isn't unhealthy obsession, it's your soul recognizing another soul it's meant to be with. Spirit has been confirming through countless signs that this connection is divinely guided and protected by higher forces. Your energy has actually been calling out to their energy even without you making any conscious effort to do so. It's crucially important that you trust these deep feelings rather than dismissing them as wishful thinking or imagination. What your soul already knows about the future of this connection is beginning to reveal itself to your conscious awareness. Both of you have been experiencing specific synchronicities that are far too meaningful to dismiss as random chance. Repeating number sequences keep appearing everywhere. 111 means new beginnings are coming. 222 means trust the process and have faith. 444 means angels are supporting you. And 1111 means spiritual awakening and alignment are happening. The universe consistently uses music as direct messages for twin flames and soulmates who are meant to find their way back together. You're both having unexpected encounters with people who somehow remind you of each other in strange ways. Technology glitches keep happening that randomly bring up old photos, messages, or memories at significant moments. There's deep spiritual significance to seeing their name written some way, or suddenly hearing it called out in public. The dreams you're both having feel like actual visits and real meetings rather than just random subconscious processing of thoughts. You keep finding objects or items that hold special meaning for your connection in the most unusual places. Weather changes or significant natural events seem to coincide perfectly with major emotional shifts between you both. Animal messengers have been appearing with symbolic spiritual significance that relates directly to your situation. The spiritual meaning of thinking about them right before they somehow contact you or appear is confirmation of your connection. Both of you are actually receiving similar signs and messages simultaneously without knowing the other person is experiencing the same thing. These signs naturally intensify and increase right before major relationship shifts are about to occur. This is the universe's specific way of preparing both people energetically for an approaching reunion. Traditional spiritual symbols like white feathers, pennies, or coins keep appearing in your path as confirmation signs. You might notice electrical disturbances, flickering lights, or unusual light phenomena when thinking intensely about each other. Divine timing plays a crucial role in carefully orchestrating when and how these signs appear to both of you. You need to learn how to distinguish between hopeful, wishful thinking and genuine spiritual guidance that's real. When signs appear in clusters or follow clear patterns, this means the universe is confirming your connection is protected and divinely guided. Based on current spiritual energy patterns, there's a likely timeline for when contact will happen between you both. Your person needs to work through specific internal blocks and fears before they'll feel ready to reach out to you. Real internal healing is actively happening within them right now, even if you can't see it from the outside. Forced contact or chasing them won't work at all, but trusting divine timing absolutely will bring the results you desire. Clear signs that reunion is genuinely approaching include increased dreams about them, a stronger magnetic pull, and unexpected emotional releases. You need to prepare yourself energetically for their return by doing your own healing work and raising your vibration. Maintaining your own personal healing journey during this waiting time is just as important as anything they're going through. There are specific things you should not do because they could actually block the natural flow of reunion from occurring. The role of surrender and complete trust in divine orchestration cannot be overstated in this process. Your personal energy state and vibration level directly affects how quickly reunion can actually manifest in physical reality. Potential obstacles or tests may appear along the path, and knowing how to navigate them properly is essential. Understanding the crucial difference between desperately chasing someone and peacefully allowing things to unfold naturally will determine your success. This period of separation was actually necessary for both souls' individual growth and spiritual evolution. Both of you needed to learn specific lessons during this time apart that will strengthen your connection later. A much stronger and healthier foundation is being built through this challenging experience that will serve you both. The reunion itself will be completely different from the previous version of your connection in important ways. Spiritual contracts and soul agreements are at play here that were made before either of you incarnated. Your guides want you to know that timing is absolutely everything, and rushing will only create delays. Self-love and dedicated inner work during the waiting period will accelerate reunion rather than slow it down. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should for the highest good of both souls involved. There are specific actions you can take right now to align yourself with reunion energy and accelerate the process. The power of daily visualization is enormous. Spend time each day visualizing your happy reunion in vivid detail. Learn how to send loving energy to this person without any attachment to a specific outcome or timeline. Important forgiveness work needs to be done for both yourself and your person regarding past hurts and mistakes. Practice releasing rigid expectations while simultaneously maintaining unwavering faith that things will work out perfectly. Living your life fully and joyfully during this time is absolutely essential rather than putting everything on hold. Why becoming the absolute best version of yourself naturally attracts them back like a powerful magnet. You must actively work to clear any energetic blocks that exist between you both through meditation and energy work. Daily practices to strengthen the spiritual connection include meditation, prayer, journaling, and gratitude exercises focused on the connection. When doubt or fear arises in your mind, you need specific techniques to quickly return to faith and trust. The transformative role of gratitude in manifesting reunion cannot be emphasized enough. Thank the universe daily as if it's already happened. Learning how to recognize true guidance from your highest self versus fearful thoughts from your ego is crucial. Trust your intuition completely about whether to reach out directly or stay silent and let them come to you. You must create space for divine intervention to work its magic without your interference or control. Why trying to force outcomes or control the process actually delays the natural unfolding and creates more separation. Maintaining a genuinely high vibration despite uncertainty and not knowing when things will happen requires daily conscious effort. Remember that real spiritual work is happening simultaneously on both sides, even when you can't see what's occurring for them. The universe specifically orchestrated you finding this exact message at this precise moment in time. Your person is actually closer to coming back into your life than you currently realize or believe. The spiritual work happening behind the scenes in the invisible realm is absolutely real and actively occurring right now. Trust the signs you're receiving. Trust the divine timing of everything. And trust the entire process even when it's difficult. This soul connection is divinely protected and guided by forces much greater than either of you. The next few weeks represent a crucial period for energy alignment between both of your souls. Stay completely open to how reunion might actually unfold, because it may surprise you in unexpected ways. Your faith and trust in the process actually accelerates divine timing rather than slowing it down. Show your appreciation for receiving this guidance and confirmation by supporting this channel. The energy exchange of gratitude strengthens your manifestation and helps bring reunion closer. Your person is literally thinking about you right now as you hear these exact words. Everything is working out perfectly for your highest good. Trust completely that what's truly meant for you will never pass you by.